The generic court booking page type can be used to separate various court booking court types onto pages of their own. In addition, you have the ability to modify court-specific labels used within the module, which may be extra handy if your club utilizes the court booking module for purposes other than booking courts. Let's take a further look. In order to add the page type to your website, you'll want to log into your website as an administrator or content editor and switch to Club Central. From Club Central, navigate to the Pages module. Within Pages, select the page under which you would like to add the generic court booking page type. For example, Member Central. To add the page, you can either right-click on the page, hover over New, then select Generic Court Booking, or select the plus sign at the top of the content tree, then select the Generic Court Booking page type. Once you have added the page type, you can configure the details for the page. Add a document name. This is the name that will appear within your content tree and will be the name of the page on your website. Select the activity type/court type combinations you want displayed within this page. In my example, I am only selecting squash/squash because I want a page dedicated to squash. You can select any or all of the activity type/court type combinations that you're integrating from your club management system and that you want selectable on this page. Establish a default activity type/court type combination using the default dropdown. This will only display the activity type/court type combinations selected above. This will control which activity type/court type combinations users will see first by default when they access this page. In my example, I only have one activity type/court type combination, so my default is set to squash. First tab display text. This is the text that appears on the first tab of the module. In my example, since I'm creating this page exclusively for squash bookings, I'm going to specify squash. Court type label text. This text will appear above the activity type/court type selector dropdown within the schedule screen on this page. In my example, I'll put squash court type. Booking screen court label. This text will appear atop the selected facility within the booking screen. In my case, I'm going to set mine to squash court. Here is an example of where the text and labels will appear within the schedule screen and booking screen on your website. The Publish From and Publish To fields are optional if you want to set a date on which this page will become available on your website, or when the page will no longer be available. If you want the page available immediately, you do not need to enter a date as it will be available on your website upon saving the page. Once you have finished configuring the page, select Save. When the page has been saved, it will appear in your content tree and will be made available on your website. If you entered a Publish From date, the page will become available as of that date. If you need to edit the page, switch to the Forum tab. Make your edits accordingly, then select Save. Any changes made to a page type will publish upon saving the page. If you are using one of the ClubHouse Online mobile apps and want the generic court booking page type to appear within the app, you will also want to add the page type to the mobile section within the content tree. You can add the page the same way we just added the page below Member Central. From here, you can configure the page type accordingly. Since this page will appear on the app, you will want to select a teaser image, which is the image that will display within the home page of the app for this page. If no Publish From date was entered, once the page has been saved, it will be made available on your website. The page will appear within the navigation based on where you added it in your content tree. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more how-to videos, and don't forget to subscribe.